Welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. Well, it might be time to dig out your face mask again. A growing number of experts say that high-risk individuals should mask up. The experts are warning them and their caretakers to take precautions in crowds amid a recent uptick in COVID-19 hospitalizations. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention doesn't have a board policy for adopting masks. The agency does recommend universal masking where the virus is at high levels, but nowhere in the country has reached that threshold yet. About 85 counties were in the medium threshold for reporting COVID cases, with a quarter of those in Florida. Well, the lineup for the first Republican presidential debate of the 2024 campaign is set, and the party frontrunner, well, won't be there. The Advocate Channel's Karen Caifa is at the debate site in Milwaukee with a preview.
They've been working crowds in early primary states, but tonight...
The main event tonight is on the political stage. At the time, Milwaukee is part of the story, and I think that's good news.
We got the first debate in this whole shebang we're going to be able to do. It should be a lot of fun.
Republican presidential hopefuls get a national platform.
The truth is, many people in this country didn't even know who I was 6 months ago, so this is a good opportunity for me to introduce myself to the country.
8 candidates met the Republican National Committee's criteria for the first debate of the 2024 cycle, including former Vice President Mike Pence, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, former Arkansas Governor Asa Hutchinson, tech entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, and North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum. For some candidates lagging in early polls, it's an opportunity to start a conversation.
I think what the American people want to see is, what's your plan for the future? Are you strong enough to be able to implement them?
But the candidate not on stage will still loom large. Former President and party frontrunner Donald Trump confirmed Sunday he will not participate in tonight's debate. His rivals trying to seize the moment to break through, especially those sharply critical of his legal tangles.
That's the case that has to be made, that we have to have a different direction for our party and for our country if we're going to win.
In Milwaukee, I'm Karen Caifa.
It puts an end to the threat of a crippling strike by 340,000 members. The union says just over 86% of members voted in favor of the 5-year contract. It will be in effect retroactive to August 1st. The deal was reached July 25th, a week before the union was set to go on strike. The ratification process took 4 weeks since then. The Teamsters president called it, quote, the best contract in the history of UPS. A troubling new report from the New York Times: only a fraction of airline close calls have been publicly disclosed. This year, close call incidents have been happening multiple times a week on average. Last month alone, there were 46 incidents involving commercial airlines. Most of the close calls have involved human error. The Times reviewed internal safety documents from the Federal Aviation Administration and a NASA database. The issues have been compounded by a shortage of air traffic controllers and while more planes are in the skies. Fortunately, there has not been a major U.S. plane crash in more than a decade. Thanks so much for joining us for AC 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For AC 24/7, I'm Aaron Dean.